Hey guys, so this is another update video. This time is for Surtr, and if you noticed by now, this hero has gotten me very excited for many reasons. I'm a big Thor fan, and Asgard, Loki, Thor, and all that. I love all that. But in general, this hero, yeah, she's got me really excited, really. So I made sure to have a lot of footage for you guys this time. So the first thing that we're gonna talk about is her at +0. At +0, many people may think, oh, I need to upgrade her to +1, things like that. But the first thing that I'm going to say, that sadly her +1 does not do extra damage on PvP, so that's bad. But it doesn't matter, because, yeah, even at +0, she's going to do a lot of work. A lot of work. And if you do get her to +1, you will get this benefit that she'll continue to have that mark at 50%. I've noticed that a lot of heroes, when you keep throwing stones and things like that, they tend, the actual mark starts to disappear a lot faster with this one. Because with all the different abilities that are going around there. So definitely at +1, I have been having less problems finding targets. And if you plan to get her on defense, for sure, you may want to get the +1 for sure, because you're going to get more targets for that. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the actual footage I have her for +0. The main thing you have to look for here is that in F2 is the field, which is Rune Shield. That's for shields. You get hit, you get shields. But with Surtr, you hit one of the targets that are marked, and her ability will hit everyone else. But when it hits everyone else, instead of getting more shields, she deletes shields. So this opens up for a bunch of things in red. For Sigmund, for Thor. Because red usually does a lot of critting, and without shields, they will do a lot more damage. I'm going to show you that right now. So yeah, as you can see there on the video, you could see that Percival is gonna have a moment in which he doesn't even have any shields. So that right there is amazing, because maybe you don't know, but if you receive damage with shields, the damage is going to be cut in half. It's going to be 50% less. It is going to crit, but that crit is going to be half. But when you eliminate shields, you're going to do the full 100% damage, and oh, Thor does love to do that 100% damage for sure. So that's super relevant, having her erase shields on Rune Shield. Anybody that's going to use her on the attack is going to have a big advantage in Rune Shield. So that's going to be very important for war. Now, let's see her, interestingly enough, in defense, how she actually reacts. I'm going to show you right now.
Not ready for a fight yet. Mushrooming spikes.
Follow my will.
Wow, did you see that? She went off and she annihilated everybody. But the interesting thing about this is when you actually see Colette going off, Colette goes crazy. Even her counters start doing crits. It's crazy stuff, guys. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, Loki didn't do much because yeah, he already has his own thing. But Colette went absolutely bonkers there. Yeah. So finally, I have this last footage that it is with her, completely upgraded, and I was able to +5 her, which is insane. I already put the video on how I got her to +4, and I did get her to +5. How couldn't I? So something very interesting about this is that the +5, this ability it doesn't say, but this ability is undispellable. What? So this means that if you fight against Elmist, you're gonna face Elmist. If you fight against Palmyra, if you're crazy enough to face Palmyra with the red team, yeah, you're gonna face Palmyra, you're gonna face Elmist. They are not gonna erase this buff. That is insane. And that is very, very important. So that if you got her to +5, congratulations. She is crazy. So let me show you the footage real quick of how she is +5, completely upgraded and with all her powers.
Follow my will.
The power of thunder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly what I predicted that would happen. That Thor would. Oh, yeah. That is exactly what I was talking about with her +5, completely upgraded with a very powerful Thor. If you're a high level player with a lot of powerful heroes, she will make it happen for you on the attack for sure. So let's review. First of all, if you have her +0, you are going to want to use her and rune shields in F2 to erase those shields from the other enemies. That's going to help you win a lot for sure. And on defense, I'm still testing that, but as you can see, there's really nice potential. I just have to make sure to find ways for her to not get killed and things like that. And finally, her +5 is bonkers crazy, guys. Yeah, for sure. So, final recommendations. You can have her +0. That's the beauty of this hero. She goes off, she's gonna raise shields, she's gonna do damage to everybody, and she's gonna buff your entire red team. That is amazing. So if you have her +0, perfect. You can use her at +0. That's the beauty of her. And +1 is amazing. If you plan to use her on bosses, this is going to be a very big difference. Cause yeah, for sure. Cause he's always gonna be higher than 65. You know. So and 50% and things like that. But doing double the damage is pretty nice, especially if it's many targets. The +3 is gonna help her go off a lot over and over and over in your general team. So yeah, and her extra damage when she does her mark damage will crit. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. And of course the +5. If you really love the hero as much as I do, you definitely need to get her +5, because the +5 makes your team crazy. It's not just her. It's your team. It makes it like a crazy damage house. You know. So yeah. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff, guys. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.